Happy Halloween from Altamont Springs, Florida. We are here today at the Petrified Forest, which is a local walk-through haunt. They've got 3 walk-through haunts that we're going to go through today. So let's go check it out. Before we start, I do want to mention that due to the new CDC guidelines due to COVID-19, the Petrified Forest prefers for you to buy your tickets in advance online, where they want you to choose a day and a specific time slot to start your haunt. Now you can purchase tickets when you get here, but I can tell you that the line to get tickets when you get here is extremely long. You may be looking at a very long wait time before you can get inside the Petrified Forest. And also parking is a little bit difficult. There is no parking on site, but some local businesses have provided their parking lot for parking. This is the line for those who have not bought tickets in advance. And it goes much further down there where you can't see. We have some scare actors out here in the queue line to get in. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, oh.
Thank you for getting footage. Nobody ever does.
I got it.
Well, my friends, that's going to do it for us at the Petrified Forest. We had a really good time. Those houses were done really well. One thing I really liked was that these scares weren't just the scare actors jumping out at you trying to scare you. They had all sorts of different effects. There were spots where the ground moved, or there was things along the walkways that were that would move, kind of like an animatronic, but not a person or an animal. And different effects on the walls and ceilings. It was very nice. They did some nice touches. I do want to say though that there was a lot of waiting. It took us 2 hours from the time that we got there to the time that we got out. There was, even though we bought our tickets in advance, we still had to wait in line before we could even get inside. Then once we were inside, we had to wait again until we got in line for the houses. And then once we were in line for the house, we had to wait again. So there was a lot of waiting. But other than that, the houses were done really, really well. The way that they do them is you go into the first house, and as soon as you exit out of the house, you are immediately in line for the next house. So you don't have to bounce around to try to get in line for 3 different houses. You just go from one to the other, one right after the other. And they're not really houses. You don't go inside the building. They're more just like outside walk-through haunts. And they're pretty long, actually, and I think they were done really, really well. There was some social distancing issues, and there was also some issues with some people wearing their masks. But otherwise, it wasn't too bad. They do make you put on hand sanitizer before you go into each of the houses. And we were only allowed to take video while we were waiting in the queue line. There were a lot of the scare actors that were running around doing some scares or putting on some small performances. So we were able to film that, but once we were inside the house, we were not allowed to film. So I'm sorry that I don't have any footage of the inside of the house, but that's for you to go check out. And I do want to let you know that this is a local haunt. They do it every year. They do have a website, the Petrified Forest in Altamont Springs. So go online and go check them out. All right, well, like I said, that's going to do it for us today. So thanks for following along with us today. Please like our video and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye.